Listen, in previous classes, we have discussed about views, indexes we have discussed. So view is used to show the required information from the table. So if you want to create a view, if you want to create a view, if you want to create a view, what is required? So table is required. If table is there, you can, if table is there means you can create a view. So view is created using select statement. View is created using select statement and the view does not have any information of its own. Whatever information it is showing, whatever information it is displaying, it is from the table. And instead of writing the complex queries or instead of writing select statements number of times again and again, that repetition we can reduce using views. The result of the select statement we can store it in a view. Whenever that result is required, you can use it, you can execute the view. So view is created using select statement with where clause and a view is created with select statement having order by, group by, and by using joins also it is done. And in views, two types are there: simple views and complex views are there. Simple view means it is created using select statement and where clause. Complex views means they are created using select statement only. Again, using select statement, using order by, group by, and by using joins, it is possible. And after that, we have discussed about indexes. So indexes are created on tables to improve the performance for faster execution of data. Indexes will work. And while working with indexes, so only for the performance wise, we are going to use indexes on the tables. So here we have two types of indexes: B-tree index and bitmap index. So B-tree index is the default. B-tree index is default. Bitmap index is used in data warehousing. Bitmap index is used. So when we say about B-tree index, so B-tree index means it will store the values in leaf blocks based on the table you are creating working. Based on the records in the table, it creates a number of leaf blocks. Yesterday in the diagram, I am showing only two leaf blocks because table is having only 14 rows. I am showing two blocks. Depends on the data we store. Table may have any number of leaf blocks. So based on the condition we write, based on the query we write, then depends upon this scanning methods. Then it will directly go to the record where it is in the leaf block. Then a record is displayed. So yesterday I've given you the diagram also, like how this B-tree index will works. And by default, when you create B-tree index, it is a non-unique. So we can create B-tree index on the columns having duplicates. And also we can create a B-tree index on the columns having unique values. So which index works faster, non-unique or unique index? Unique index will work faster. So to work with the index given on the table, see if you create 3-4 indexes on different columns in the table, we can get the data fast. Okay. So if you are working with small tables, then you cannot see the speed. Why? Because if the table is small, getting records is done fast only. But how can you identify whether index is working on the small tables is? It will show records in ascending order. When we see the records in ascending order, it means that index is working on the table. Performance we can see when the tables are having hundreds of records or thousands of records. There we can see the performance. So index works in two ways. So we have to work with index, two conditions should be satisfied. So first condition is select statement should have where clause. Select statement should have okay, where clause. And in where clause we have to give, in where clause we have to give index column. If we give index column, we have to give where clause. See, here I am telling you the concepts, examples, but you are not having time for practice. They are asking you to do Java, they are asking morning Java, evening Oracle. So you have to do when after going to your hostel room or when you go to your home, you have to do practice. You have to do. So they are doing like that. Like I don't know. They are doing like that. But they have to follow the classes. What I'm teaching in the class, they same thing they have to do in lab. Okay. అలా చేయాలి యాక్చువల్గా క్లాస్ ఏమవుతుందో ల్యాబ్లో చేస్తే కొంచెం ఎఫెక్టివ్ ఉంటుంది అయితే వాళ్ళు వింటారు కదా అంటే వాళ్ళు ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే అలాగే ఉంటుంది అంటే అంటే మీరు చెప్పింది వింటే అక్కడ అలా ఉంది కదా వాటర్ బై గ్రూప్ అయినా అవునా తర్వాత కన్సిడరేషన్ ఉంటాయి మీకు ఏది ఇష్టం అయితే వాళ్ళకి అదే ఇష్టం అది అంటే అందుకే ముందు ఇంట్లో ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి నైట్ ఇంట్లో నేను చెప్తే వినరా అంటే అక్కడ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే అలా పేపర్స్ ఇస్తారు అది ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత చెప్పండి 4 to 6 ఏంటి ఈరోజు ఒరట్లేదు అయితే 4 to 6 ఈరోజు కన్స్ట్రెంట్స్ ఏమైతే కన్స్ట్రెంట్స్ తర్వాత ఏమున్నాయి జాయింట్స్ సబ్ క్వరీస్ nested subqueries, correlated subqueries, views, indexes, DCL commands. How many of you are practicing in Spot user? Yesterday I told not to do in very good, very good, very good, good. So I think yesterday I have given you the commands, and I think based on the commands you have done. Madam, you know, Spot na? Okay. See here, today we are going to discuss functions. Functions list, they will give you printouts. No need to write. Functions list again, writing wasting time. They will give printouts. Afternoon, I'll start PLSQL. Afternoon, I'll start PLSQL programming. So if I miss anything in SQL, then I will cover after PLSQL. I'm going to cover. What is very important? I'm telling you all those. Materialized views I didn't discuss. Materialized views means physically it will store the data. Just one line definition. Synonyms means another name for the table. Instead of directly giving access to the table, they'll create another name for the table and they will use it. After PLSQL, I can start now. Any objection? రేపంటే ఇంకా ఫ్లాప్ అయిపోతుంది. ఎందుకంటే మీరు ఫాస్టింగ్ లో ఉంటారు, టెంపుల్ కి వెళ్తారు. బాయ్స్ హాలిడే లేదు, హాలిడేస్ లేదు. అంటే నో, in Satya Technologies no holidays. Only I think only on Sunday holidays. అవునా? మీ గురించే కదా. So here you can see, here number functions are there. So here I am telling you the functions list. In SQL, what we use. Here in functions, number functions are there, and character functions are there, categories. Character functions, then next one is date functions are there, add months, last day, next day, all these are there. And here you can see aggregate functions. Aggregate functions means max, min, sum, average, count, standard deviation, variance, like all these are there. And here you can see conversion functions are there here. So to-char function is there, and next one is to-char function is there, then to-date is there, and next one is to-number. And here we have general functions. General functions means miscellaneous functions, which does not comes under any one of the previous categories. You can say miscellaneous functions, which does not comes under the categories which are mentioned here. Here first one is ABS is there, absolute will say. So here when you are giving the positive, when you give the negative value here, so here you can see converts negative values to positive values is given. Here you can see select ABS minus 10 from dual is given. So here you can see ABS function, then from dual. So dual is a tiny table, small table with one row and one column. If you are working with values not related to any table, or else if you are working with functions like this, we can use a dual table. Dual table we can use. Here minus 10 is given here. If I give minus 10, it is showing 10, it is giving. So if I give 10, see if I give minus value, it is giving plus. Minus negative value, it is showing as plus. If I give plus, if I give positive value, then it will show. So it will show positive only. Positive. Positive value means positive. Negative value means positive it will give. And here you can see this here. Round function is there here. Select round function means rounds to the next integer value. Rounds to the next integer value. It is giving here. I am giving some value. We can use this on the table also. So this is the function here. Select round of 45.6789. So after decimal point, 4 decimal values are there, and comma 2 is given. So here out of 4 decimal values, I want only 2. 45.67. I want 45.67. If third decimal is there, it will add one value to the previous one. Instead of 67, it will give 68. See, 6 8 it is giving 6 8. Okay. So here if I give 45.67 4 is given or 3 is given. 6739 is given. So here it is giving 67 only. So here if I give 5, 5 if I give. So here if it is 5 more than 5, 5 more than 5, then it is giving adding 1 to the previous value. 1 to the previous value it is giving. So I'll give 4 otherwise here. So if it is 4 also it is giving 6 7. If it is 5 5 6 7 any number it is adding 1 to the previous value 1. So I can use this on EMP table. So here I'll say select EMPNO ename salary. For salary I'll use this. Here I'll say round function salary comma 2 is given. Salary comma 2 from EMP table. So here I'm using round function on EMP table and round function I'm using on salaries. So here if I'm using here it is not taking the value here, it is not showing decimals. So we need to, while creation of the table, if decimals are there, then it will work. Here it is not giving on table, it is not working. So in the list also it is not there, only on dual table it is there. Next one seal is there. So seal means rounds to the next integer value. Rounds to the next integer value means here, if this is the value here, select a seal of 15.67 from dual. So 15.67 is given. What is the answer here? What is the answer? 16 it will give. It will round to the next integer value. So if 15 dot some decimals are there, it is adding. If I say 15.22, so 2t is given. So here it is giving 16. Any decimal, not more than 5, not greater than equal to 5, not like that. And here you can see this trunk is there. Truncates the decimal digits means if the value is having decimal digits, it will not show. It will show the exact value what it is given here. Here you can say trunk 15.67 from dual. What is the answer here? What is the answer? So 15 is the answer. It will not consider the decimal values. And next one is a char. So here you can see lower function. So here when I give uppercase letters, it will show in lowercase. In lowercase it will give. So here I'll give select lower, then value is given here. So it is giving certain lowercase. And if I see empty table, all the employee numbers are in all the employee names are in capital letters. If I want to show them in small letters, then here I'll say select EMPNO, then lower of ename from EMP. Lower of ename from EMP means it will show names in lowercase. In lowercase, it is giving the names here. Only for display it is doing. And next one is upper is there. If you want to convert lowercase letters to uppercase, we can use. Upper we can use. And here you can see unit cap is there here. So unit cap means initial letter capital. Initial letter capital is given here. So here if I am giving like this. So here if I am giving like this, initial capital letters, then here Satya Technologies is given. So it is giving like this. So S capital, Satya S capital, Technologies T capital. So it is in title case, like lowercase, uppercase, title case. Title case means every word begins with capital letter. And here you can see substring is there. Whenever you want to select the values from the given string, then we can use this. So whenever you want to select the required data from the function, from the string, so we can give like this. Here you can see select substring. Here you can see Sri Sairam is given, 5,3 is given. 5 is the starting value. From fifth character, I want to show only 3 letters. So here you can see Sri means 3 letters. Space means 4. Space is also a character. It will count to space. Then after this, S is fifth letter. From fifth letter, it is giving 3 letters. Fifth letter means S, S-A-I. So it is giving the result here. Sai it is giving. So using substring, whatever characters that you want to select from the columns in the table, then we can use this. So 5 is the starting point and 3 is like how many characters we want. From fifth character, here I want only 3 characters. And here you can see concat is there. Concat means it is used to concatenate the strings here. So whenever you want to do concatenation of strings, then we can use concat function we can use. For concatenation, we can use pipe symbol also. In previous examples, we have used. Using pipe symbol, we can join 2 strings. We can concatenate 2 strings here. Here you can see select concatenate concat Sri Ram is given. So if I give like this, so it is showing like this. So here I am giving space here. Space is given. Here if I am deleting space, so like this you will get. So here I am giving space here so that I can get space between 2 words like this. And here we can use this nested functions also we can use here. Here you can see select concat. Again, here we are using another function. In this, we are using Ram Krishna is given and Raju is also given here. So here we are using 3 strings here. 2 strings are in one function. Third string is in another function. I want to show 3 words as one word. Okay. So before Krishna, space is there. Before Raju also space is there. Like if you want to use 2 words, then we are giving like this for two words. For 3 words we are giving like this. So here I'll give like this. I'll execute previous one. Here I'm using 2 words here. 3 words I'm using. Here concat is taking only two arguments here. If I am giving three arguments, it is not taking. But if I want to give three arguments, then we are using the same function for another time, like this. So if I want to show like this, Ram Krishna Razu, then in concat, this is the first argument. And this is the second argument. We are using function in another function. So here in first function concat, this is the first argument. This is the first argument and Raju is the second argument. In first argument, I am giving another concat with two words. By default, concat is taking only two arguments. If I want to give three arguments, we have to use nested functions. Function in another function. So using pipe symbol also you can do it. Pipe symbol also used for concatenation. Here you can see INSTR is there here. Displays a searching string position. So whenever you want to search for any string position, like where it is existing, what is the position of the word letter? What is the position of the letter or character? Then we can use this in SCR. So here you can select INSCR computer, then P is given. So I want to here word is given as computer. So I want to find out what is the position of P. What is the character number? Okay, so here if I give like this, it is showing 4. So COMP means 3 letters. P is the fourth letter. So here L pad is there here. So if you want to display the pad like symbols in the left side for any format, so we can use L pad. We can use here. So here you can select L pad. Then here I am giving Satya. Then 15. And the hash symbol is given. You can give any symbol. I am giving hash symbol is given. So before this Satya, it is giving these symbols. Like we'll say like this padding. So Satya is having how many? 6 letters. Huh? 6 letters. Then 9 symbols you'll get. Nine, nine symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 symbols. So here 15 is given. 15 means it is giving పేపర్స్ ఏమన్నా అది ఇంకా అడగలేదు మీరు ఏది వెంకట్ మీకు చెప్పలేదు అంటున్నారా నువ్వు 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 అడుగమ్మా వెంకట్ని అడుగు ఇలా సార్ పేపర్ మాట్లాడట్లేదా మరి మాట్లాడట్లేదన్న విషయం నాకు చెప్పాలి కదా నువ్వు ఇది పేపర్స్ పంపించలేదండి ఇంకా. ఆహా, ల్యాబ్ లో కాదండి, నేను నోట్స్ చెప్పేది క్లాస్ లోది అది. మీకు ల్యాబ్ లో చేయించే వర్క్ కాదు, నేను నోట్స్ లోది ఇక్కడ. ఓకే అండి. See, LPAD means left side, if you want to give some symbols, then we can give like this. See, while reading names, if null is there, so it may not identify. Then instead of giving null values, we can print names like this for retrieving. Because the names will not have same number of characters, but while reading the names, if you want to read with the null also, spaces, then we can use this. This will use it. And here next one is LPAD is there. LPAD we have discussed. And here LTrim is there. LTrim means if you want to remove unwanted spaces in the left side, then we can use LTrim. RPAD is also there. I am not using RPAD here. I can use RPAD. Here and now I am telling trim. So trim means deleting unwanted spaces. So it is like this. Select L trim, space is given. Okay. So space from dual is given. So when we are giving like this, before the string, unwanted space is there. To remove unwanted space before the string, you can say L trim. L trim means left side, whatever unwanted space is there, it is going to delete. And here R trim is also there. So right side, if any unwanted space is there, unwanted data is there, we can use this. Here you can see select R trim. Then here you can see is given, Satya is given, space is given. So this space is not necessary, not required. So if I want to delete this space after string, after Satya, then we can use like this. Here you can see space, then pipe symbol, Hyderabad is given. So here I want to show Satya Hyderabad. Here I am giving pipe symbols, then Hyderabad is given. So it will show like this. So if I am giving without without R trim, if I give like this Satya, then space. After space, if I give pipe symbol, again word, then it is giving like this. You can see there is lot of space between these two words. Lot of space between these two words. So that's why we have to use R trim here. So R trim, and here we are giving this Satya in method like this. Now you can see. And here you can see replace is there here. So if you want to replace the characters, then you can use replace, we can use here. Here you can see replace, then compiler compiles is given here. Compiler compiles, comma, then IL means find, and UT means replace. So in compiler compiles, it will find IL. IL is replaced with UT. So here it is compiler compiles. Now you will get computer computes. Here you can see computer computes. Like you can find and you can replace with the given characters. Computer computes, it is showing. And here you can see Here you can see date functions are there here. So date here we can see sysdate is there. Sysdate is there here. So sysdate is a pseudo column we are using. Sysdate is a pseudo column. Pseudo column means it is an independent column. Pseudo column means it is an independent column works on any table. So what are the pseudo columns we have discussed in previous classes? Row ID, row num, then curval, next val, and only this. So now here sysdate is there here. So here you can see sysdate is a pseudo column. Pseudo column means it is an independent column works on any table. Then sysdate from dual is given. What is dual? What is dual? Dual is it is a tiny table with one row and one column. It is used to work with values not related to any table. Values not related to any table and used to work with functions. So now I am giving this. So it is showing date here. It is giving 25th Feb. 25 it is giving. Sysdate will shows the system date here. If you want the time also, you will get it. We will in next examples we'll see. We can do changes in this. So we are writing select sysdate from dual. Here I am not using any function. I am using sysdate pseudo column I am using here. And here you can say add months is there. So if you want to add months to the current date, today's date. If you want to add 2 months, then we can use add months function we can use. Here you can say select add months, sysdate comma 2 is given from dual. Sysdate comma 2 from dual means, so here it is giving Feb and here it is giving April. So add month sysdate. Sysdate means today's date, current date. For current date, it is adding 2 months. Here it is giving Feb. And here it is giving April, it is giving. And next one is here you can see last day is there. So if you want to know the last day of the month, then here it is giving last day is 28th of February. So 28th February. Like for some months, like we will have confusion, like Jan and some other months, like we have confusion, like whether it is 30 days or 31 days. Jan, how many days? 31 days. So here like this we can check. And here you can say next day is given here. So next day means if you want to know the next day, here we have to give the argument here. So here you can see next day sysdate Friday is given. So next day means in this week. So if I want to know what is Friday's date, today is Tuesday. So if you want to know what is Friday's date, then you can say sysdate in this week. In this week from Sunday to Saturday, Sunday to Saturday. So it will show there. So Friday's date is 28th February. So here I'll say Saturday. So here 1st March it is giving. So like this we can check. And here you can see group or aggregate functions are there. So group or aggregate functions means they will work on multiple values or multiple rows existing in the columns of the table. So here you can see max function, min function, sum, average, count, all these are there here. All these are existing. Select here and say max sal from EMP. So if I want to know the highest salary from EMP table, max salary. Select min sal. So if you want to know the minimum salary in EMP table, select count asterisk from EMP table. Count function will give count of records. So here count. So 14 rows it is giving. And here I'll say average here. So here if I want to get average salary, then here I'll write average salary. So here you can see average salary is 2073. So here average salary you can see. Average salary means sum of all the salaries. In EMP table 14 salaries are there. Sum of all the salaries divided by 14. And next one is sum of salary. So if you want to add all the salaries, sum function we are using. So sum function means here it is giving 29,025. Adding all the salaries in EMP table. Like this will get. And here you can see conversion functions are there. So here conversion functions 2char is there. 2char means it is used to convert the given data to text format. You may give data in a date format, or you may give data in number format, or data in Boolean format. 2char means converts the data to character format. And here it is mainly used to convert date and time to text format. So date or time can be displayed in different formats. So it is mainly used with date and time. Okay. So here you can see D means week of the day here. So here I am giving 2char is date. So here we have different formats. Format is given as D is given. So this will show the week in the month here. So it is showing third week. This is the third week. Third week only, no? Third week only. Fourth week, no? Third week, no? Fourth week, no? See, week of the day means in the week what day it is? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Students, week of the day means in the week what day it is? Third day or fourth day. So when we calculate Sunday, Monday, today is Tuesday, no? 3 days. 3 days. So here you can see DD is there. DD means day of the month. So here if I say DD means so it is giving 25. Day of the month. Day of the month it is showing as 25. And here you can see DD is given 3. Day of the year. So in this particular year, what is the day? February means Jan Feb means 31 plus 25. 31 days plus 25. So 56 days it is giving, 56 days. And here you can see dy is there here. So if you want to show the day in characters, you can use a dy. In characters, if you want to show here you use a dy. So it is giving today's day is a Tuesday. PUE it is giving. And next one is dy is there. Sorry, day. So it is going to show full form of the day. Tuesday it will give. Tuesday. So here I'll say day day. So it is giving Tuesday. Tuesday it is showing. And next one is W is there. So week of the month. Before we are calculating, no. Week of the month means second week or third week. You are saying this is fourth week. So it will show fourth week it will be. Okay. And next one is here. See here these queries are executed not today, no. Like in printouts, the same result will be there. So when you test, you can change. Today, if you practice, or after 2 days, if you practice, result will change. Result will not be the same. Okay, when you practice months, all these, then after next week, if you do practice, not next week, this week only, we can expect. Then result will change. And next one is here you can see is there, WW is there. So week of the year. So which week of the year you can see. And next one is here you can see is there. So displays month in numerical format. Month we are giving in character format, Jan, Feb, like that. If you want to show month in numerical format, you can use. So here MON means it will first 3 letters of the month. It will show in characters. And here you can see month is there here. Full form of the month it will give. This will execute. So here I'll write month, sysdate month. For this example, I'm using sysdate. Dual here pseudo column we are using. Month is given. Month means it is giving full form here, February. Full. Like this will get. Complete word it is giving. And next one is YY is there. It will show here with 2 digits. If you want to show 2 digits of the, if you want to show 4 digits with a century, if you want to show, then here we can use like this. Since date here, if I say YY, so it is giving 25. If I give 4 Ys, so here it is giving 20, 25, it is giving here. And here if you want to see the quarter of the year, if you want to see the quarter of the year, you can see here, select to care Q we are using. So it will show first quarter or second quarter. Here I use like this, Q. So Q is given. Q means quarter of the year. Quarter of the year means whether it is first. Now we are in which quarter, first or second? So 4 months. 4 months, first quarter. 4 months or 3 months? 4 months. Only 3 quarters, huh? 3 months, huh? Quarter means 3 months. So here we will be showing first quarter. And here you can see CC means displays current century. CC means displays current century here. And here HH is there. It will show default 24, 12 hours it will give. So we'll use HH. So here I am giving format HH is given. So 12 hours it is giving. And here if I use HS24. So now it is giving 12 time it is giving. So after 12 o'clock it will give 13. If it is 24 hours, see 12 means it is giving hours. 12 is hours. And 1 o'clock if I execute this, it will show 13 it will give. 24 hours means 13 only will get. 11, 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock means 6 o'clock means very good. So here you can see minutes, seconds is there. And here if you want to show the time, so many are waiting for this. Like how can we show time using sysdate? Sysdate is giving only date. If you want to show the time also, then here this is the format here. Here you can see HS24. HS24 minutes and seconds is given. Here you can see 12:15. 12:15. After 12 o'clock, it will show 13, 14, like that it will give. So here I can say only HH, hours, minutes, seconds. So if you want to display this with AM or PM, with AM or PM, if you want to display here, we can give like this. So now it is AM or PM? Now it is AM or PM? Yeah. So it is giving 12 PM, 12:16 PM. So before 12 means it will show AM it will go. So here you can see important queries are there using TOCAR to get employees joined in the month of December. So in EMP table, we can see employees joined in different months and also in different years. So if you want to get the list of employees joined in the month of December. So in previous examples, I used to give like this on EMP table. In starting classes, I used to give like this. Like I used to say, select asterisk from EMP where high date between high date between 01 December, then 81 and 31st December, 31st December 81. So like this we used to give using between and operator. It is giving 2 employees. So we can get the same result using TOCAR. TOCAR function we can do it. Using TOCAR we can do this. Here you can see select asterisk from EMP where TOCAR hide date. Then month is given. Month is given as December. So here select asterisk from EMP. TOCAR hide date month is given. Hide date means column name. Month equal to December. Here we are giving the format. And here we are giving the value. December is given. It will show the list of employees joined in the month of December. Here you can see in 80, in 81, in different years, but it is taking December only. And here you can see employees joined in the year 1981. Select asterisk from EMP where TOCAR hide date. Then here 1981. So we are giving only year. So it is showing employees joined in the year 1981. We are giving YY equal to 81. This is not possible with between and operator. Now here I'll use 4 Ys here. So here with century it is not taking, because in table it is having only 81, it is taking. With the century you can show. Oh, okay, very good. 1981, like this. I didn't change the value, very good. So here it is giving the result here. It is showing the result. Boys are allochunnaru. So here you can see this. Here select to get high date with the century. If you want to get high date with century, like before students used to have doubts regarding this year and century, they are trying different ways. So if you want to show the date like this, here you can see, select ename high date. High date means date of joining to care. High date, comma, DDMON is given here. Okay. So here high date means date of joining, and here this is the format here. This is column name and this is the format. Now see this. So now this is the high date in the table and we are showing like this. 1980, 1989. With century it is giving like this. If you want to show the dates with century, then we have to give column name, then format. Like DDMONYY, 4 Ys we are using. Like this will get. So if I want to show like this, only high date with century, like this will get. If you want to show high date with century means like this will get. And here to date function is there. So if you want to convert any date to any string data to date format, then we can use like this. Converts character values into default date format. DDMONYY. Like this. Day, month, and year is given. Okay. So this is description given here. So here is the date we are using. Select to date. Then here you can see day, month, and year is given. DDMMYY. So we are converting string to date format. String to date format here. We are converting string to date format. Here you can see when string is converted to date format, it is showing 11th August 17. Like 2017 it is giving. So there we have seen many formats. How you want date, how you want time, how you want to show the values, you can display. You can show the values here. And here if you give date and if you want to get this century here. So here you can see, select to care of to date. So here we are using two functions, nested functions. Inside the to care we are using to date, 31st Feb 1981. Then day, month, year is given, and that is a format for the date. And using to care we are using day also. So see this. So here it is showing the day here. It is showing whatever day that is given here. It is Friday. So when this is used is if you want to know like when you are born, on which day you are born, then you can give like this. If you give like this, it will show when you give your date of birth. Based on your given date of birth, it will tell like when on which day you are born. That the day you will get. Like this, you can identify. We are using two functions. To date is converting this string to date format. DDMONYY. From DDMONYY, we are taking the day here, like which day it is. So we are taking day using to care. Two functions. Two functions. We are two functions. We are two functions. We are two functions. We are two functions we are two functions we are two functions we are మీరు ఫోన్లు బంద్ చేయరండి అలా చాటింగ్ చేస్తారు క్లాసులో నాకు చాటింగ్ అనుకున్నాను అంటే చాట్ జీపీటీలో ఏమైనా చూస్తున్నారు ఈ ఫంక్షన్ గురించి ఏమైనా లేకపోతే గూగుల్ ఏమైనా టైప్ చేస్తున్నారు చాట్ జీపీటీలో ఐ వాంట్ టు నో మోర్ అబౌట్ టూ డేట్ ఫంక్షన్ అని పడుతున్నారండి క్లాసులో ఉన్నప్పుడైనా మీరు ఫోన్లో మీరు ఆపట్లేదండి అలా ఫోన్లు చూస్తున్నట్టున్నారు నోట్బుక్ చూస్తారు నోట్బుక్ కాదు కదా ఫోన్ ఇంకా అంతే క్లాసులో ఫోన్ ఇప్పుడు జనరేషన్ అంతా అలా ఉన్నారు అందరూ అలా ఉన్నారు ఇప్పుడు చదివే బీటెక్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇంటర్మీడియట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ 10th క్లాస్ 8th 9th 10th అంటే స్కూల్లో ఫోన్ ఎలా వచ్చేది కాబట్టి తీసుకెళ్ళరు లేకపోతే వాళ్ళు 5th క్లాస్ బాయ్ కూడా ఫోన్ తీసుకెళ్తాడు ఎందుకంటే ఆడికి కూడా ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఉంటారు 6th క్లాస్ వాడికి కూడా ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఉంటారు ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇంత చక్కగా చెప్తుంటే ఒక్కొక్కసారి నన్ను చూడాలి ఒక్కొక్కసారి స్క్రీన్ చూడాలి అలాగే మరి కింద చూస్తే నాకేంటి కింద అంటే ఫోనే కదా ఇంకా శ్రీను బయట ఉన్నామా ఓకే ఓకే సరేలేదు అది పేపర్స్ జిరాక్స్ చెప్పాను ఇప్పుడు తీసుకురాలేదు ఓకే అండి పంపించారా ఓకే అండి ఓకే అండి ఓకే అండి So here you can see, students, listen. Listen, मेरी तरफ देखो. నా ఫేస్ బాగోకపోయినా చూడాలి తప్పదు ఇంకా బాబోయ్ మెయిన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ మాటలు అస్సలు నమ్మకూడదు అస్సలు 1% కూడా నమ్మకూడదు స్టూడెంట్ మాట ఎందుకంటే ఈ జనరేషన్ అంతా అలాగే ఉంటదండి వాళ్ళ పేరెంట్స్ కూడా అలాగే ఉంటారు ముందులో మా జనరేషన్ లోని పేరెంట్స్ తోని చాలా డిగ్నిఫైడ్ గా రెస్పెక్టబుల్ గా ఉంటారు ఇప్పుడు అలా కాదు పేరెంట్స్ తోని ఇంకా డాడీతో ఏమనాలో తెలీదు మమ్మీతో ఏమనాలో తెలీదు అలా ఉంది ఇప్పుడు జనరేషన్ ఓకే సో హియర్ ఓకే పంపిస్తాను See, for online students, I'll send this Word file to Telegram group. గ్రూప్లో పెట్టండి క్లాస్ రావట్లేదు. మీకు లేదా మీకు పేపర్ ఉందా ఏది? See, those who received your paper, the functions paper, write your name on that paper. Write your name. No, no, write your name and also phone number. See, you will sometimes you may leave it in lab, no? They will see your name and they will bring it to you. See, you will not forget mobile in lab, no? You will forget books and papers. ఇక్కడ ల్యాబ్ లోని ఫంక్షన్స్ అనగానే మీరు ఇలా పేపర్ తీయాలి బయటికి. అదే మీరు నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ వరకు మీరు ఈ పేపర్స్ మీ దగ్గర ఉంచాలంటే ఎంత కష్టం నాకు తెలుసు నిజంగా. ఎందుకంటే మీరు ఎక్కడో మీరు మీ రూమ్ లో మిస్ అయిపోవడం అనేది సంథింగ్ జరుగుతుంది. See, listen. Here two number is there. It is used to convert character values to number format. So here we are seeing this function. Here you can see here two number we are giving in single quotes. If you are giving anything in single quotes, it is treated as character. So two number is converting character values to number, numeric. So 1, 2, 3 is given in single quotes. Single quotes means character format. And here you can say plus 456 is given. So we are converting 123 into number and we are doing addition, not concatenation. So it is giving like this. 123 plus 456. So it is doing sum. So like this we can convert string data to numeric, we can do conversion. And here you can see general functions are there. General functions means we can say miscellaneous functions. Miscellaneous functions means which does not comes under any one of these categories. Okay. So here you can see greatest is there. So here we can give some values. Out of the given values we can find out so here we are using greatest here. So here out of the given values, it will show the maximum value. This function is taking 5 arguments. So it is giving 76 is the highest value. And here if I am giving another number here. So here I am giving arguments, increasing the arguments here. So it can take any number of arguments. You can give 5 values or 10 values. Out of given 5 or 10 values, it will show the highest value it is giving here. And the next one is least is also there here. So here least we are using for with alphabets here. Least. Least we can use it with numbers also. Here you can see D is given C, D, B, C, A, B, C, D. So it is giving the value as A, B, C, D here. So here it will check the ASCII numbers. So based on ASCII numbers, it is going to work here. Based on ASCII numbers. ASCII of capital A is 65. Then 66, 67 based on numbers. It is showing the values like this. Least means it is giving A, B, C, D. First letter it is taking here. And here you can see NVL function is there here. NVL function is it works with null values. This I have told in queries. This I have right. Those who receive papers, write your name on that. Write your name and a phone number also. So here you can see NVL function will see. So here select EMPNO ENIN. Then salary commission. Then here I'll say sal plus. If I give sal commission, sal plus commission from EMP, then it will show total salary only for employees having commission. Here you can see sal plus commission means only for 4 employees is only for 4 employees it is giving because 4 employees are having commission. But it is not showing total salary for employees having commission null. Then here we have to give like this. So here I'll say salary NVL commission comma 0. If commission is null, in the place of null it will take 0. 0 is the value. Then here I am giving temporary column name total salary. So it is giving like this. Okay. So with this functions list is also completed and I've given you the printouts also. So keep the printouts with you at least for 1-2 months. Put it in Oracle notebook. Don't keep it in other Java books. Again, problem will be there. The కొన్ని విషయాలు నేను అన్ని చెప్తాను క్లియర్గా. And see, SQL part is not over. If any few comments are missing, I will definitely cover. But afternoon I will start introduction to PL SQL programming. Don't miss afternoon class. Afternoon class is very important. You should not miss. And still time is there now. I will ask questions. I will ask questions now. Okay. I'll start with boys. What is subquery? Query inside query is called subquery. Okay. నాకు ఏంటో షాక్ అన్ని తక్కువ అడగగానే చెప్పేస్తున్నారు. You what is nested subquery? Nested subquery. Is a query in subquery. So nested subquery will have how many select statements? 3 select statements. Main query, subquery, and nested subquery. And how can you identify correlated subquery? How you will identify correlated subquery? So in where you will use values. In main query, in where clause you will use values. Like rank we are saying, count. If you are using count, then it will show it will give the values here. Values in where clause, in main query, in where clause, if you are using number instead of column name. Instead of column name, if you are using number 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, that is treated as rank. Then it will show the values here. Okay. Next, what is the difference between set operators and joins? Set operators. Please have set operators. Set operators and there is the union or intersect, minus. Please have set operator. Difference between set operators and joins. Joins and two tables in join చేయడానికి. Three tables అయితే అవ్వదు. So set operators are used to join rows. Joins are used to join all the columns of different tables. You can we will use it. Set operators will execute two select statements. Set operators are used to join the results of two queries, two select statements. It will show two results as one result. Set operator. And join will join we are writing only one select statement. One select statement, but it works on two tables or three tables. It will works. What is union? Union. It will show common data. So it will show unique values from both the tables. Union on union on. It will show all the values from both the tables, including next intersect. Next minus. Shows values from first table which are not in the second table. Okay. Next, what is the query to get second highest salary? What is the query? What is the subquery to get second highest salary? మీకు అందుకే అక్కడ ల్యాబ్ రాయిస్తారు మీకు ల్యాబ్ లో రాయిస్తే ఏంటంటే మీకు మైండ్ లో ఉన్నది పేపర్ లో వస్తుంది సిస్టమ్ లో అనుకోండి చేంజ్ చేసి టైప్ చేస్తారు మీరు పేపర్ మీద కరెక్ట్ రాయాలి సిస్టమ్ లో అయితే మోడిఫికేషన్ చేయొచ్చు ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి నెక్స్ట్ చెప్పండి 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 నెక్స్ట్ ఓకే దొరికిందా పేజ్ పేజ్ నెంబర్ అంటే మీరు సడన్ గా చెప్పలేరు మీరు సడన్ గా అంటే మీకు టైం ప్రిపరేషన్ టైం అవ్వాలి మీకు నెక్స్ట్ మీరు సెలెక్ట్ కాదండి I want second highest salary from EMP table ante I want second highest salary from EMP table ante next select కాదు next select కాదండి చెప్పండి select max of sal from EM table where equal to కాదు where salary less than తర్వాత ఆయన చెప్పారు ఆయన లాస్ట్ టైం చెప్పారు ఆయన చెప్పండి సబ్ క్వరీ చెప్పండి ఆయన మెయిన్ క్వరీ చెప్పారు ఇప్పుడు సబ్ క్వరీ చెప్పండి select max sal from EMP select max sal from EMP okay next What is pseudo column? Pseudo column is independent column. Tarvata. Works on any table. Next, last. Give examples for last. Give examples for pseudo column. Give examples for pseudo column. చెప్పండి. Give examples for pseudo column. Give examples for pseudo column. Row num, row ID. Okay. Next, what is sequence? Sequence. Sequence for generating numbers in sequential order. Sequential order. Okay. So next, you. So while working with sequence, what you will create first? Sequence or table? While working with sequence, what you will create first? Sequence or table? What you will create first? Sequence or table? Sequence will create first. After that, we'll create a table. What are the pseudo columns used in sequence? Row ID, row num కాదు వేరే ఉంటాయి. Carval and next val. Carval and next val is used. Okay. What is a view? What is a view? View. View displays values from the table. అంతే. మీరు one line answer చెప్పాలి మీరు. View మీకు ఏది నచ్చినా చెప్పొచ్చు. అది రిలేటెడ్ అయితే చెప్పొచ్చు మీరు. View displays values from the table. అంతే. So table completely view completely depends on table. 100% dependency. How you create a view? Wait. How you will create a view? మీరు view ఎలా create చేస్తారు? Create. No. How you will? No, I'm not asking syntax. How you will create a view? మీరు view create చేయాలంటే మీ దగ్గర ఏముండాలి? Select statement ఉండాలి. Select statement ఉండాలి. ఏముండాలి? Table ఉండాలి. ఆ టేబుల్ ఉంటే మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు? Select statement రాస్తారు. Then view is created. Okay. So మీరు how many types of views are there? First one simple view and next one. Okay. Next, how simple view is created? Using select with where clause. How complex view is created? Select with order by, group by, and using joins. So I'm stopping now. Okay, 5 minutes to complete చేసేద్దాం girls. What is the view? Okay, enough. What is index? అంటే క్వశ్చన్ మీద మీరు అడగమని అడిగాను మళ్ళీ మీరు మీకు ఇన్ని కండిషన్స్ అయితే అవదు. Okay. Very good. What is the difference between view and index? What is the difference? See, what is the difference between view and index? When to use view, when to use index? Wait, let her answer. Now, madam, you tell difference between view and index. What is why you are not answering? You can answer no. Give some answer. You can give answer no. Why you are not answering? You can give any answer no. Madam, you tell what is the difference between view and index? Required contents, required information, not all everything. Index view is used to see the required data from the tables, and index is used for faster access of records. For quick access of records, index is created on tables. Okay. Difference between view and index. For quick access. Next, difference between view and index. आपका easy का answer చెప్పండి. Okay. What is the default index? What is default index? Primary. Beat index. Beat index is a default index we are using. Okay. So I am stopping now. And afternoon I'll start PLSQL, introduction to PLSQL programming. Okay.